Making meatloaf feels good on the shoulders, believe me. I would know. Wendy used his binoculars to look down the road down below. There was nothing to see. The land speeder just sat there. It looked okay, but Wendy knew the truth. It was busted. The rock was even knocked over. Deep, strong fingers worked along Wendy's spine. Does that feel good? He said. Wendy nodded. Yes, it feels good, thanks. He was looking at something on the horizon. It looked like she was moving. Scroll down a smidgen. Wait, hold on.
Yeah, you were there.
Yes.
Dick's fingers!
Base of his spine, partway into Wendy's pants. You should take your pants. Your pant is off. Deke whispered hoarsely into Wendy's ear. His breath seemed warm. Maybe he was getting a cold. Wendy took his pants off, and Deke continued to massage Wendy's naked body. You know I tease you about your inexperience, but I know you have needs. Wendy stretched his body forward for a better look at those shapes. It looked like short shapes and tall shapes. Let's see. I want you to know that I'm your friend. I'd do anything to make things easier for you. Deke continued. He certainly was getting personal. Just close your eyes and forget about the land speeder and where we are. Deke noticed that Wendy seemed to stiffen underneath him. What are you thinking about, Wendy? Wendy seemed to be holding his breath. He was excited, all right. Why don't you turn over, Wendy? His eyes still fixed on the horizon. Wendy got up. Thanks, Deke. Now it's my turn.
Wow, that was some quick sex.
That was a very quick sex. Give me like a minute here. I'm gonna get some water.
I'm gonna go get some water too.
This is why I have water stored up.
Deke got on his stomach in front of Wendy. That's okay, he thought. Maybe Wendy just wants to take charge. That would be exciting. Wendy squirted the suntan lotion out of the tube on Deke and spread it around in a few quick wiping strokes of his hand. That was it. Deke was disappointed and a little bit sore. Maybe this was one of the torture things like he read about in his dad's magazine. Those are some awkward fucking magazines.
Huh?
Weekly. And here we see Miss Wookie bearing it all.
Daddy, why are these two men naked wrestling?
Daddy,
Dude,
why is this
I
guy in
don't
a
know.
gimp
What the
suit?
hell would a shaven Wookie look like?
It would look like Greg Louganis.
Oh god. I just saw them as really freaking white, like really pale white, because they never see the sun, or their skin never sees the sun, and with their weird, beady looking kind of eyes.
Staring into your soul.
If I ever meet George Lucas someday, I'm gonna ask him what a shaved Wookiee looks like.
Actually,
in the meantime,
Aqua Teen Hunger Force showed what a hairless
He said-
Wookiee looks like.
look, he
I wanna
said,
see an
they're
albino
coming
Wookiee.
closer. He saw the shapes too. They were tall ones and short ones. Sure enough, they were coming closer. They were coming closer continually because they were coming closer. I think they're coming closer because they can't write because they keep coming closer. Anyways, they noticed that the tall ones were sand people. That's racist. And the short ones were koalas. Soon they were looking at the land speeder. Wow, Wendy said, they're in cahoots. For one to see, like, Scooby-Doo.
No, they're the Hardy Boys.
Ruby snacks.
It certainly looked that way to Deke. The Jawas and the Sand People, that's still racist, were drinking their sodas, not their sodas, their sodas. They were over to the side, but they were their sodas. And fiddling with the land speeder's controls and moving things around under the hood and honking its horn and laughing. They all took their clothes off.
What? Oh god!
This is
Yes!
This is still
Oh
racist.
my god, it's gonna be a soup kitchen.
Wendy and Deke stared at them in surprise. The Jawas were wrinkly and little, and the Sand People were tall and pale, but still racist, and had lots of tattoos on. On what? On their penis? Are we talking about their
They
penis?
were wearing
Or,
tattoos
hold
as
on
if
a
they were
second.
clothing.
I have to figure out if he's talking about the Jawa penises being like wrinkly and little, and then like the sand people have really tattooed penises. They have like Mike Tyson tattoos on their penises. Anyway, but that wasn't the big surprise. The sand people all had tits, and the Jawas all had penises.
What?
That's neat. Or wait, no, that's neat. Deke remarked. Do you think they're all the same race? Wendy asked. Maybe the Jawas are all boys, and the Sand People are all girls.
Wow.
Which would mean that they're asexual, and that's really fucking weird. And apparently, that was the case because then the Sand Girls all bent over, and the Jawas fucked them. Then they left. You're aristocrat. Wow. Yeah, said Deke hurriedly wiping his hand in the sand. Let's make sure they didn't take anything. Okay. Deke and Wendy hurried him down.
Dude, I love how we have some terrifying gay sex, and then we get to some straight sex. It's just bend over, fuck, leave.
It was okay. What's more, when Wendy turned the key, the engine came on. Hey, said Wendy, it worked. I thought you said it was broken. Wow, that hey was like, hey, I'm Fred, I'm Wendy, I'm my friend's Fred.
I'm going to pour my soda on my computer now. Fuck you all.
Just gonna throw my headset at something.
Yeah.
It was, said Deke. The Jawas and the Sand People must have fixed it by fucking each other. What?
We shall fuck until it works again. Ah!
We don't need logic, we have love.
And finally, I gently caressed the exhaust pipe with my hand, and I stuck my penis inside of it, and then it ran just fine. Anyways.
And the cum was oil.
They're like E.T. They can get shit to work, only with instead of their finger, it's their dick.
Does the tip of the dick glow?
Let's go, said Wendy. That's all in quotation marks, so let's go, said Wendy, putting his clothes back on. Maybe Luke will have some new power converters from Toshi Station. I thought it was called Toshi Station, Deke said. I thought it was called Toshi Station, Deke said. They laughed. The end. Email the author. Tell him he wrote a great story. Bill.
I have a question.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
How big are the Jawas' dicks?
Yeah.
Little and wrinkly.
Yeah.
Dude, the Jawa dicks, hold on.
Just like E.T.'s
Jawas
finger.
were wrinkly and little.
I think that's why the Sand Girls ran off so quickly. They were not amused.
Well, if that means that all the boys of the Jawa
If
Sand
you ever
People...
pictured a Jawa fucking a sand person, imagine it's like watching a little wrinkled raisin flap around on... It's like watching a little wrinkled raisin flop around on a stone rocky ass.
So it's like ultra porn.
Yes. No.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not old enough to rent Ultra Porn!
You know what I think? I just thought of something. I just imagined a Sandman, and then I imagined all the forms of Jawas I have seen in games. This would include the Red Raincoat Killer, the Wizard from Castle Crashers, just a fuck ton of people.